Okay.
Yeah. We play the song and get it started.
How do you look at it big? So I can see what I'm looking
I don't really like to talk. I rather show it. I'm stacking on my phone. Till I can't fall like they jump all in my phone. I can't control it. I never play the stop. I'm going all in. I never doubt my
How you make it bigger, bro?
diamonds in my blizzards. I be gone in the
How you make it bigger?
morning. Working till I'm rich. Because I let it go for fun. Right now I'm going
And do it bigger than what
get
you
the
see.
order.
to see the accent button. Yeah. Okay, left.
No, you are. Hold on. All right. Good afternoon, guys. Look, we're back again on K.W.U. Like my guests have a guest, Quincy Barry, the street lawyer. He have a guest today. You know what I'm saying? And she is on for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And Quincy, and this ain't your first time, right?
No
Right,
doubt.
bro?
No
I
doubt.
said, and this ain't your first time, right? This is your second time, right?
Yup.
So so we got my man the street lawyer in, and we got his friend. How do you pronounce your name? I want to say your name right.
My name is Nadira Griffin, and I'm running for state representative in the 181st district.
In the 108 you said, and that's in Philly, right?
181 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
181 in Philadelphia, guys. You know what I'm saying? And we have her to other day, and she just introduced herself on what she was doing. Quincy, can you introduce yourself, bro, for the folks that don't know you?
I'm the street lawyer for Philadelphia that's representing people, by the people, for the people.
All right, all right. So we're gonna get into the questions today. I'm gonna ask you first now. What is Black his history to you?
Black history to me is the history of our ancestors, the things, the struggles that our ancestors went through, the struggles that we continue to bear and endure from our ancestors. That our history. Everything from our forefathers until now.
hmm And Quincy, and what about you, Quincy?
History to me is about repeating history again on a different type of time so that we can show with the youngest, the babies, of where we come from. So that's what history is to me.
All right. So what do y'all want to bring this to the table this afternoon? Like, what's on your mind? Talk to me.
Well, what I would like to do is explain my platform to the communities and the listeners and what I
Okay.
intend to advocate for in the 181st district as state rep.
Okay. Okay. And Quincy, and what about you, Quince?
And I want to share with the people that's listening and those who will listen later on anyway about standing next to this woman right here that have her back in 100% because she represents the struggle, where she come from the struggle. You understand? So this was about her. Not
All
Dara
right.
Griffin.
So Ms. Griffith, what should we know about this month that you want to know that you want to share with the people? Not just this month, but for life. What do you want to share? What knowledge can you bring?
What knowledge that I'm going to bring are the things
Yeah.
that we're advocating for: housing, employment, education, affordable
Mhm.
housing, crime and safety, and how I'm going to advocate for exonerees to right the wrong, and things that I'm bringing for those individuals reintegrating themselves into the community, as well as our veterans and our seasoned seniors.
Oh wow. All right. You know what I'm saying? And that sound good. That sound awesome. You know what I'm saying? And what about you, Quince?
I'm bringing more service to the people. For my service already with criminal cases, drug cases, gun cases, robbery, homicide, homicide, traffic stop, DUI, tickets of all kinds, taxes, immigration, all of it.
Mhm. All right. So what is the first step that y'all going to do? Y'all can talk
Well,
about one at a time.
I'm a former teacher of the Philadelphia School District. What I want to do is advocate that legislation mandate that we educate our children and give our children the same quality education as they do the suburbs and the surrounding counties. What I intend to do is to advocate that we bring back phonics, home economics, woodshop,
Mm.
cursive writing. For those individuals who do not know how to write cursive writing, then your vote to vote someone in on the ballot does not count, because it requires you to write your cursive writing and not print. Also, what I
Mm.
want to do, I am a graduate of a public school,
Okay.
vocational school. I had to take an exam to get into the school, and I just don't think that that is fair to children that cannot take the test. So what I want to do is advocate that we have trade school, not in high school, but
Mm.
starting the seventh grade, middle years, seventh
Wow.
through 12th grade, without the need of taking an exam. Also, I want STEM from K through 12th grade. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. This way we can cultivate the minds of the children, the young, at a very young age. This way they would know what they can and what they want to do in life, opposed to just getting in high school. Everybody does not get accepted into the trade schools, the vocational
Wow.
schools. So we want to make sure our children are prepared and ready for the workforce if they do not go to college or they do not get accepted into any unions or trades. So I want them to be civil service trained and factory trained. We need to start preparing our children to work in factories, because that's
Yeah.
where our jobs are going. They're outsourcing
Mhm.
our jobs to other countries. So we need to come up to the times where and transition into the factories. Also,
Right.
I want to make sure our children are equipped with some kind of training prior to graduating from high school. I want to bring back driver's education. Most
Wow.
jobs most jobs require you to have a driver's license. So we want to
That
make
is
sure
good.
our children are prepared and have their driver's license prior to the graduation. And maybe that would be one of the stipulations for graduation, having a driver's license. And then I also want to make sure we have some kind of trades within the schools where they can graduate with a certification, maybe CDL, flagger
Mhm.
training, and
Wow.
forklift. Mhm.
Wow.
Also,
Yeah.
also, also, I worked for the Free Library of Philadelphia when I was young. So I say lean on libraries for literacy. Most
Of
of the
course.
libraries, yes, most of the
That's very
libraries,
important.
absolutely. Most of the libraries in school are closed. So I want to make sure that we have libraries in our schools. I want to make sure that more libraries in our neighborhoods are open, more POW centers are open, and more recreation centers are open. These are the places that our youth went to. I've even went to when I was younger,
Right.
to stay out of trouble and to make sure that we don't get into any mischief. So
Mhm.
I want to bring back some of those things and make sure that we are up to date with the different technologies that to compete with the workforce. bring back
Right.
and incorporate some agriculture. I like to do farming. I like to grow my crops in the summertime.
Of
So what I
course.
would like to do is to make sure that we have so many properties, vacant lots in Philadelphia, and what I propose that we make some of those lots in our district for low income families and
Hmm.
for gardens where the schools in that neighborhood will have a
Hmm.
garden. This way they can cultivate crops, give some out for free, sell some to the community, and
Of course.
keep them for themselves. This way they'll have survival of the fitness.
And it's funny that you say that, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes when I go to Philly, like I see like these yards with like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying, like this is a nice start, this is a beginning of something. And I don't know what part of Philly I was in. I think I was up in like West, you know,
Okay.
and it was a nice neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And like and like you said, that folks was growing crops and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And selling stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like that's real good. You know what I'm saying? And Quince, and what about you, bro?
Now, one of the things that I like to add is that don't you shouldn't have to wait. You shouldn't have to wait until you get to college to get a degree in law. Okay? So my thing is
Mhm.
that I'm gonna put something together where though they can study law in their adulthood years. So by the time you get to college, they want to go to college, they got already up on game when it comes to the law. You understand?
Mhm.
So that's the avenue I want to see that on that type of time. Make history on that.
Oh wow. All right. And I heard that. So my next question is, what do you want folks to know now that they did not get in school?
What do I
Like,
want them to know now? Well,
yeah, that they didn't get in school.
it's not so much that individuals didn't get it in school. I just want to make sure that we not enforce it, but make sure that children know about civics. They need to know about the government, even if they don't partake in a voting process. They need to
Hmm.
know about the different branches and the processes and how it works. Because at one point I didn't get into politics like that, but we need to know what's going on. We need to know what laws are placed, even if we don't want to be politicians or vote or anything like that. We still need to have some kind of knowledge of it. So that those are some things that I want to make sure that our children learn about civics as well. And I want to say something about another program that I want to incorporate to
Okay.
and this huh
I said, okay. Go
okay,
ahead.
and this really gears towards the teenagers and ex-offenders reintegrating into our communities. And I feel like if I advocate for this and act the law, this would decrease crime and increase safety. What I want to do is to advocate that we create a police dispatcher apprenticeship program,
Mm.
hiring teenagers and ex-offenders. This way you can decrease criminal activity, increase civil activity, transition them right into government jobs. For those ex-offenders who do not have a high school diploma, they'll come back twice a week, couple hours, work towards a GED. And I have so many programs that I want for the ex-offenders, and I'm also advocating to right the wrong of exonerees.
All right. All right. Can you explain that?
Can I explain what?
That last part what you just said.
Okay, so we know that there's a pipeline. A lack of education, a lack of employment is a pipeline to prison for our black and brown men. So what
Hmm.
and often a lot of our men are wrongfully charged and convicted of crimes that he or she did not do. and particularly our Black men. So what I want to do is make sure that I advocate for these individuals and to make sure that they're exonerated of the charges, have the charges completely expunged, and make sure that when they are reintegrating, not just exonerees, but any individuals who are reintegrating into society and want to live their lives as productive men and women, that they have the proper housing to come to, the employment and the trainings, the job opportunities, and the resources. And although these things will be implemented for exonerees and
Mhm.
teenagers, everybody's, we all know that once you incorporate laws, it's for everybody.
Right,
But
of course.
these are the reasons why I actually want to incorporate it. So the exonerees are individuals who were wrongfully charged and convicted. I want to right the wrong.
Okay, okay. That sounds good. And Quince, and the same thing that goes for you, right? The same thing. I want us to ping pong off of each other this afternoon. So the same question goes for you, Quince.
Now, now, when it comes to the children and when it comes to the parents, the mother, father, uncle, aunt, grandparent, grandfather, grandmother, uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, for those that's coming back into society, like she was saying, there's no law, there's no law that was passed in Pennsylvania, for those that been wrongly convicted or wrongly incarcerated, there's no compensation for those wrongly convicted or wrongly incarcerated. There's no compensation in Pennsylvania, but you have it in Virginia, but you have it in Kentucky, and you have it in Massachusetts, which are other three Commonwealth states. You understand? So,
Right, definitely.
so what I did, my own law review, I had to go over to Virginia to use their statute to bring over here in Pennsylvania because it's the same jurisdiction, just different states. You understand?
Right.
And, and
Wow.
uh, and so the language is the same no matter what.
Wow.
It's constitutional. The language of the court stays the same. The jurisdiction changed because of statutes. But back to the point is that if you come home wrongly convicted, wrongly incarcerated, you should have some compensation so that even though you missed on the years of your children, you missed the years of your children, you understand, you still give them back something to show that, listen, I was gone, I was wrongly convicted, wrongly incarcerated, here gonna be conversation from me to my babies, you understand, do what it do. So I'm one of the ones that I'm one of the ones that did my own lawsuit against the state of Philadelphia because I was only incarcerated 3.5 years. And that's how I started being cases. I was incarcerated to the streets now. Going 3 years, altogether 6.5 years being cases. And so I'm doing the procedure right now to get recompensated for the wrong incarceration I've been through. I got acquitted of my charges, not just missed, acquitted of all 11 charges. You understand me?
Wow.
So
Okay.
this one I'm at with it.
All right. So my next question. So
And
my
that's,
next.
oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. And that's what I mean by right the wrong, is to make
Okay.
sure that the exonerees are compensated.
Okay. All right. Hey, look, I had to ask. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is, what do y'all plan to get accomplished for the rest of this month and the months to come?
Well, currently, what I plan to do is to get my name on the ballot and move forward to winning the state representative 181st district.
Okay.
That's my primary goal. Because if I don't win that seat, then I can't enact these laws that I'm trying to pass.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. I heard that. Quince,
Mhm.
the same thing goes for you, bro.
Now, with that being said, I'm glad that the sister, dear Griffin, is standing up for the women, for the voices, those who don't have no voice. You understand? I'm talking about the
Hmm.
baby, not
Of
alone
course.
the grown adults of the women. So I'm glad to be a sister to her so that she can have a platform, do what she need to do, the winners, because like I said, we need somebody. I come from the struggle, she comes from the struggle. You understand? So we need this. We need this. So people
Okay.
and vote for Nadira Griffin ASAP.
Yes.
look,
Yes.
look, 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 look. look, and it's funny because I was gonna say a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was waiting on bro to say it. Look, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no,
Thank you.
I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
That's right.
that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me see. You know, all right. So it is very important in this hour, right, to encourage our brothers and sisters, right? So what advice can you give them?
What advice can I give them? The
Yes.
advice that I would give anybody is just believe in yourself and keep pushing forward. Set a goal, set small goals, and work towards a long-term goal.
That's powerful. I like that.
Thank
I
you.
like that. And bro, and what about you, bro? Same question.
The the advice I get to the people, especially to the babies, man, because the babies is the one that's gonna keep our legacy going. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
so so my thing is that my life is real. So I let them know that anything and everything is possible, not impossible. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been doing for 6.5 years without a degree. Being cases from here to Florida, between any city and the state. You understand me? In
Wow.
this country. So I want people to know that I don't have the degree, but I'll file paperwork to any courthouse in this country to beat your case, no matter what it is. You understand me? So let you know that it's possible, not impossible.
And he said any courthouse.
Yeah,
Now, do y'all hear what he just said? He said any courthouse.
any
So
courthouse,
get
Powerful.
with him. Get with him.
any
Yes, like
courthouse.
that's very look right. That's powerful when you just could just step in somewhere, you know, and your light is just there. You know what I'm saying? And your light, like one other thing that I learned, you know what I'm saying about light, right? Is that light remove all the darkness. You know what I'm saying? So Quincy, I believe in Sister Griffin. I believe that your light is going to remove a lot of darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you.
like
We got
that's real
the keys.
talk.
We got the
You know what I'm
keys to the
saying?
city without having the keys to the city. You hear me?
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
right. So we got some comments. Like one of my friends is on her on. I believe that she's on my YouTube page right now. So
Okay.
she said, "This is good. Yes, advocating and training our youth and preparing them." And the next thing that she said, providing those services will most definitely help with the confidence of our youth. And the next thing that she said, teaching that to our youth into today's time and where we are headed is most definitely needed. And I wanted to say, shout out to the folks that's on the gram too. Yeah, I mean, I see y'all. I see y'all that's on here. I appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in as well. But that right there is major. And Sister Griffin, when you started to talk about the PAL stuff, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
like this is like she really saying my age now. Like she talking about PAL. I'm like, oh wow, that is funny. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a PAL league up here. I'm in Chester. I'm from Chester. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so soon as you said the Pally, I said, wow, I haven't seen a Pally around here in years. And it's funny because I know that it's one down in Delaware as well. And I'm like,
Okay.
wow. Yeah, I mean, you gotta bring back the Pallies. And I see that one of my bros came in here, Ron Ricks. Shout out to the Ten of Life that is on with us like right now. What's going on with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so my next question would be, as pioneers, right, of life. What do what do you take from February to bring into everyday life?
Well, since since we carry, especially as Black women,
Mhm.
we carry the world on our head. We need to know about Black history, and it should not just be for February. It should be every month.
It is.
Every
Yeah. Ooh,
every
wow.
month. Black
Everyone.
history is every month because
Jeez.
we've done a lot of things and we've created a lot of things, mostly everything, but we've never gotten recognition for those things. Even Zoom, we're on Zoom now. A Black woman, she was the one that created this.
Oh wow. See, look, I didn't even know that. Yo, that is epic. Wow. That's
Yeah.
deep.
Yes, yes. But we all know that most things are stolen from us because we don't have the resources, we don't have the knowledge, and we don't have the finance. So what happens? Someone come give us a few dollars and it's like, okay, and they take it away and it's their own. So I just say that we need to learn more about who we are, especially when you're in an urban school setting. The
Of
children
course.
need to see people who identify with them. They need to
Mhm.
see people that can restore, especially with the Black men. So that's something that I'm advocating for as well, to have Black history into our urban schools, to have Latin history into our urban schools. We need to know about people of color because that gives us strength, that gives us hope, that gives us endurance, that gives us determination, that gives us motivation. We need to
Mhm.
know who we are. So
Right.
often we are lost because we don't know who we are. And I just think that these are some of the things that we need to empower ourselves. And that will make our community stronger for everybody, the rich and the poor, because
Of
we all
course.
know that when you are affected by poverty, it affects everybody, the rich, the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. Because what
Mhm.
happened? Crime ensues, and nobody is safe when we are suffering in the urban communities. And,
All
and
right.
and what I want to do is to make salaries more attractive to teachers and particularly Black
Hey,
men.
let's go. I like that. Okay. I like that. I like that. All right, Quincy. Whew, wow, like this seat is hot, like right now, and she's this joint hot. This joint on fire right now. Yeah, man. You know, look,
Let's
look,
go.
Come from?
you know what I'm saying? Quincy, and the same question go for you, bro. Same question for you, bro.
Repeat the question again.
All right, so as a pioneer, you know, what do you bring from this month that you could use for everyday life?
Teaching the people how to stand against the injustice system.
Hmm.
Hands on, hands on. You understand? Because remember, the jails are the next thing to slavery. You understand?
Of
So
course.
I'm gonna show the people hands on, teach the people hands on how to stand up against injustice. Not physical, they're not physical no more, it's mentally now. You understand?
Right.
That's what I'm gonna bring to the table as a pioneer, as my legacy. You understand? To be continued.
Yeah.
And
And
excuse
go
me,
ahead.
can I? So, and although that's for those listeners who are not of color, not melanated, not Black, the reason why I said you need to, I would like for people to learn Black history is because we're the foundation of everything. Even when we went into slavery, without us, there could have not been any slavery. So people need to not understand who we are to know how we can move forward as a community and integrate it with all race, nationalities, and creed. Because when you don't understand our struggles and our anger, you don't know how to deal with the urban community, the people in the urban community, and we're never going to be in a space where we're comfortable. And the reason why I say that is because crime is always going to be there, and it's going to be high, especially with all this regentrification going on. So you literally rooted people from areas that they've always known. Like Philadelphia, I was born and raised. I'm an African, Haitian, Cherokee, Indian individual born in America, but I was
That's a
born and
lot.
raised
Yeah.
in Philadelphia. I love Philadelphia. I love America.
Right.
I've traveled many places, but Philadelphia is home. So when you take a person and you uproot those roots from their natural habitat, what's going
Yeah.
to happen when you put a person into an unfamiliar place? They're going to come back, even if they don't have a home there, and it's going to be havoc. It's going to be chaos. So in order to make sure that we're all safe, we're all
Mhm.
comfortable, we need to understand people of all race, and that's
I
how
like
we could come
look,
together.
look, and I like the fact that you said all race. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Because I don't want folks to think, oh well, he or they just, you know, that they are they're targeting just that. No,
Mhm.
it's always, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe as a person, as a man, you know
mhm,
what I'm saying? That we all can learn from each other. You know what I'm
All
yes,
saying?
yes,
And it's nothing wrong with learning from each
right.
other. And I say that because I got black friends. I got
yes,
Caucasian friends. I got Puerto Rican friends.
yes,
And I learn stuff from them and they learn stuff from me. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And it's like a domino effect. You
yes,
know what I'm saying? If y'all grew up playing dominoes, and you know when you line them up and you knock them down, you know what I mean? It don't matter what type of pattern that they all gonna come the same
yes,
route. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come back and it's gonna drop blue and rebuild
yes,
again.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that, as a domino effect. You know?
It's imperative. I had to include everybody because the village is comprised of everybody.
Hmm.
Philadelphia is a melting pot. It's the birth of the nation. So we have to come together as a village and do things as a race, multiple race.
Right. And as she said, y'all, multiple race. She ain't say just one. She says multiple. That means everybody has a
Everybody.
part, you know,
Yeah.
in what we do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is on the same team. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's going to be some days where we may, yeah, I mean, agree to disagree, but at the same time, though, that we all had to come together. And it's funny that you say that, you know, because I remembered this saying. This was when I was in the school district, right? And I remember this saying that we are one.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And I said, and first I thought about it. We are one. And I looked at we as a collective, and I looked at that one as a one unit, a one village. You know what I'm saying? A one family. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that right there was powerful, and I'm glad that you said all. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because you know how folks get in, you know, in their feelings, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm glad you said all. Look. I'm glad you said all.
Thank you. Thank you. Well,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
have to change the narrative of our forefathers. So, we don't like the fact that we were excluded, so we can't
Right,
exclude others.
right. Most definitely.
Being
You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. Now, what was you about to say, bro? Because I know that you got something to say about this. I know
it's
you
about
ready.
it's about being fair at the end of the day, because as growing up in the black community, everybody's playing the Caucasian man. You feel me? So then, in this day and time, it's everybody's committing injustice against the people. You understand? I don't care what color.
Yes. Yes.
You understand? So it ain't about a certain group of people. No, everybody's part of this justice. So now, like I said, it's about correcting the wrong and make it right. You understand?
Yes.
Yo, that right there is powerful. What you just said. Everybody blame the Caucasian man. Oh my God! Wow. Ouch. Like that hurt me because I didn't expect that one. Wow. That's
This,
deep. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that right there is powerful by itself. Jeez, that's major. You know what I'm saying? So so this is what I so next thing, right? For anybody that want to know the truth, you know, like what advice would you give them? Anybody that wants to know the truth about anything, what advice would you give them? Because you know that it's different truths, but just by the stuff that y'all know and learn in life.
Well, the truth for me, you have to seek and you shall find. You can't just listen to what someone is saying.
Mhm.
You have to read. And like they said, you want to keep us dumbed down, put it in a book. Open the pages and read. That's why it's so important that we put these books, we open up our libraries and we teach Black history and Latin history in our urban communities.
Oh, I like that. That's powerful. You go ahead, bro. I like this.
repeat that question again.
All right, so my question was for anyone that wants to know the truth, what advice can you share? And I said that some of us have different truths, but I had said I gave it a curveball, right? And I said of what you have learned in life.
My thing is that for the people to know the truth, you got to be hands on with the people and show them the truth. You understand?
Mhm.
Because remember, this day and time, a lot of people can't read and write, and a lot of people with pride. You understand?
Yeah. Hmm.
So, so we got to be one on one with the individual and hands on to show them how to do this and that. And
Right.
that's the only way the people gonna know that you know what you're talking about because you know it's increments that you teach the people.
Wow. That right there is major indeed. I definitely feel you on that one. So, all right, when you are getting an understand, when you are getting an understanding of our people, what is the best source to get it from?
The people, us.
Hmm.
I, I don't know where else to get it from. You know how they say, get it from the horse's mouth. The people.
Yeah.
That
Wow, I heard that. And Quince, and what about you, bro?
And I gotta agree with that. You heard what I did with the people. You know, that's how I can stand it for the people.
Look,
and
and
it's your voice, your choice to heal Phil. So it's the people's voice, not mine.
right.
I'm just taking it back. Your voice, your choice to heal Phil.
How about that?
And that's what I would take. That's what I would
Mhm.
take to the body and legislation.
Okay, and y'all know that it's that it's a saying that we only can take the horse to the lake. You know what I'm saying. It's up to that horse to drink that water. You feel me?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
wow, that right there
And
is major.
for those who can't drink, that's why I'm the voice.
Uh,
I don't have a lot of money, but I have the voice and the determination to speak for the people, to advocate for the people. And once I get in there, because I'm going to speak this into existence, and for all of you that do not live in Philadelphia, it's okay. You have that Facebook. Once you get my literature, then I ask that you share it with your family and friends in Philadelphia. And there are so many ways that you can support me. You can support by donations. You can support by coming out volunteering and helping me get this literature to the doors. But we definitely need someone who's going to advocate for the people and who's not afraid to stand up for the people. And when they push you down, be like that old school weeble wobble down. You push me, but I can't stay down. Yes, I'm going to bounce back up, and I'll keep pushing forward.
Right. So, all right. So just put your information down in the comments where they can reach both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And how they can get in contact with y'all. You know? Yeah. And I did tag y'all on Instagram too. So when y'all have time, y'all can go on the gram and y'all can put y'all comments in the comments too. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all can write it down. So I just want y'all to check that when y'all have time.
Okay.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yep. I'm just letting y'all know. Wow, this right here is
so once again, my name is Nadira Griffin. I'm running for state representative in the 181st district. That's 181. I can be reached at 856-773-8249. Again, that's 856-773-8249, or Nadira Griffin for Philly at Gmail. Nadira Griffin for Philly at Gmail. That's NADERAH, the number 4, Griffin, GRIFFIN. And I so humbly thank you all for giving me this opportunity to speak to you all and share the platform and how I plan to advocate for the people in the 181st district.
All right, so
yeah.
So hold on, y'all. So those that's on IRG, did y'all get all that information down? But if you got me as a friend on Facebook, y'all can watch this replay too. I'm just letting y'all know that. But yeah, pay attention. Instagram. All right, now, bro. Now, what was you gonna say, bro? Because you just came up quick. So what was you gonna say? Talk to me, bro. Talk to the folks.
I'm a street lawyer from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My number is 856-684-8233. 856-684-8233. My other number is 267-626-9469. 267-626-9469. Please get the street lawyer. Please support Nadira Griffin ASAP. You hear me? ASAP, man. Come on now.
And we're not done yet, y'all. Cause right now I still have some more questions. We ain't done yet, y'all. Nope. I'm not letting y'all go that easy at all. What is the best advice that someone gave y'all? What's the best advice someone gave y'all?
Well, I remember my grandmother said to me that a closed fist cannot receive. So always have your hand out. Extend your hand to others and you will receive.
Wow. That is powerful. That is major. And bro, and what about you, bro?
The best advice I received from my elders is to be a man of a person of your word.
That's very important. That's very important in 2024 to be a person of the word.
You know what I'm saying? That's lacking in our community because we're not used to doing legitimate business. You understand? So that's the
Mhm.
reason why that's lacking. But until we can teach the people hands on how to keep their word, then we move forward.
I heard that. So one more question, right? What is the any encouragement, words of encouragement, not just for the month, but for as the year continues to go on? Any words of encouragement to anybody?
So, what I would say, when you're faced with adversity and you think
Mhm.
that you can't go on, just pause, think, and sometimes you might have to come back the next day, regroup, and keep pushing forward. Don't give up. Always
Mm.
try your best to complete your task 100%, if not 150%, because whatever
Right.
adversities that you're faced with, they will pass. I rest
Yeah,
assure you that.
that's major. That is epic. And bro, same question go for you, bro.
But at the same time, they must be in tune with themselves. You understand? For you
Right.
to change yourself, you got to be in tune with yourself and be patient with yourself to change certain things. You understand? So if
Hmm.
you're not patient, you can't change them. So the first thing is work on patience. Deal with yourself. Be in tune with yourself so that as you get older, with growth and development, you be able to change everything else that you need to be changed, whatever you're great at.
Wow, that is major. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for just being here this afternoon. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like this means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like this was my weekend just to like to chill, but I'm glad that I didn't chill. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of things, you know, about my self, like far as being as just like a pioneer, like I
Yeah,
learned that I have to help those, you know what I'm saying, that are willing to be helped. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that we are being watched no matter what we is doing, you know. And
Yes.
I have to say, let your light shine, you know, and because the word of God says, let your light shine, you know, upon men. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So that's what we gotta do in this this what we gotta do in 2024. You know what I'm saying? And also in life, you know, God had blessed us with these gifts, and I believe that we had to use these gifts. And like I said, I'm on multiple like platforms, you know, and I just told like a lot of folks like, yo, I am gonna be on the gram today because this is like the first like show that I'm doing on the gram. I never had a show on the gram, but I'm glad I got like a spare device. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that
thank you, bro.
makes it help. So until next
Thank
time,
you.
y'all.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for fitting me in your tight schedule. And I want to let the people know we can do more and we will do more. And one
I
word
like that.
that I want you to take away is believe.
Wow.
Thank
Believe
you.
God.
Two syllables.
All right.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So guys, that was K.W.U. That was a great show by my brother and my sister that I just met. Like she's real cool. I mean, I love her spirit. I love her vibe. I mean, so those that are in Philly, look, you know what I mean? And like I said, I tagged them on Instagram. So they gonna come back on the gram and they gonna get their information, guys. Get you know what I'm saying? Like I would believe that they gave their information on Facebook. You know, in Twitter I am on, in Twitch I know that I'm on. I know it's on there like right now. Uh, and you too. You know, and we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of comments. You know, Ty Ron Ricks came in. I mean, the tenant life is tuned in. He said that K.W. is on fire. Yeah, I mean, and he said that K.W.U. is making history. And he said, "Good afternoon, Queen." And he said, "Powerful." Wow. Shout out to the 10 Life, man, for just coming through this afternoon, man. All right, y'all. And we is out of here until next time. Peace, love, and God bless. We out of here with some tunes.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Thank
y'all. Yeah.
Fly J, they at home sleep right now. We working.
How about that one? How about that one?
Look.
You're gonna be out here all day, all night. You get it right. When I get home, I'm gonna get a go.
Hey.
My journey different, I can't snooze. And we embarking on something bigger, I ain't choose. I'm in the circle, I'm the winners, I can't lose. And at this point, it ain't nothing really I can't do. Did all these shows, I'm on the road, man, I done came up. And when I go, I hope the good they show the same up. Look at them, look at me, I know it ain't up. I take my shot, I know and they know I'm hesitant, but they know I'm harder than these rappers, they irrelevant. I've been moving delicate, I shoot it like I'm delicate. And they know I did it, I'm a circle, I'm ahead of it. I did it with no help, I repeated it. Took that step, I misleaded it. I'm not stuck on the three with it. Family left, but I needed it. Okay, and I won't keep on running. I know they hate to see greatness, but it's gonna keep on running.
All right, y'all.
Time to go to the next level, the next level.